Welcome to Self-Care Sundays. On the table, you will see 4 sets of cards with images. Please choose one of the images. Below them are messages for self-care tips for the week. If you chose this image, it appears to have 2 heads that are pressed together. There are also hands showing on the 4 corners. The colors are primarily brown, which is a grounding color, but the hands are very, very white and open. It looks like this image is about needing to connect on a more intimate level. Maybe that is what you're seeking. That you need, even this hand, it appears to be like almost pressed against the chest as if they're making a vow. And if this is the feeling that you're seeking more intimacy in your relationships, whether they're romantic or just, friendships or your relationships with your family, then stick with me for this set of messages. But if that doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to choose any of the other images and even go to some of the other weeks. I believe that we find the messages as we need them. So for you, if that resonates, your care tip for this week is connect with your ancestors. There it is, the word connect. It really came off that image, that needing to be connected. And you could be ancestors. This could be just a connection, right? Here's the tree, which to me, trees are family. And this person, their third eye is prominent on this picture. So maybe it's time to meditate and ask for some guidance from the other side. If you're missing a grandma, or there's a family member who's on the other side, meditate and call them in. Ask them, what should I do? How do I connect? They'll guide you, even your spirit guides. Your next suggestion is it's time to stop procrastinating. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop, it's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. So if this really means something to you and you've been putting off doing something, please get to it, because a lot of times we spend more time talking ourselves out of doing something than it actually takes to do the thing that we need to do. And my best example, it would be laundry. I can give myself a half a day of saying, I don't want to do laundry, when it really only takes me a couple minutes to throw it in and a couple minutes to put it in the dryer, right? And then put it away later. It's really not that big of a deal. So Spirit's telling you for this week, a self-care tip is actually to get something done. You'll feel very relieved. If you like to ask angels, the angel that showed up for you this week is Haniel, and it's about sensitivity. So you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. It kind of takes me back to the first card with the image of needing more intimacy in your relationships. So if you ask Haniel, you're already being recommended to tap into your ancestors, but Haniel is here to say, I've got you, okay? I will help you, and it's okay to feel sensitive this week. Don't beat yourself up if you are feeling, and some people might call it overly sensitive, but sometimes that's just a bigger version of something we have to deal with. The crystal card that came out for you, if you're clairsentient and enjoy crystals, Spirit suggests ruby. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional, and there it is again, and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So this sensitivity is about reaching out to your ancestors, meditating, even asking Haniel for some guidance here. And carry anything that, it doesn't have to be a ruby because rubies are expensive. So if you don't have a ruby, fear not, just get another red crystal. Okay, that's the energy, is the red that you're looking for. All right, I am wishing you all the love for this week, and above all, please take care. In this image, we see a person being embraced by what looks like the universe. And I feel that this is, symbolic of God or the universe or spirit or whatever label you'd like to call it, that higher energy, that bigger energy. And she's very pleased. It could just a human being. We don't know that it's male or female or otherwise. We just see a very happy face here. I'm led to believe that this is showing that you chose this card because you wish to feel more involved or connected to the all that is, to be a bigger part of the world, or be a bigger part, be attached and feel that connection, because this person's really happy. It's like being embraced in a hug, and the universe wants you to be happy. So if that is what you're looking for, stick with this message. If it doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to look at any of the other sets of messages, including all the other weeks prior. I believe we do find these messages when we need them. Your suggestion for this week is to drink tea. Yeah, there's all kinds of teas out there. Things that help you sleep, ones that help you stay calm, ones that might give you a little energy, some that detox. So drink some tea this week. Pick one, pick your favorite. Your next suggestion says accept compliments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. I think this also brings up that we need to learn how to find the good things in ourselves. And I see this little crab here. So if you're a Cancer listening to this message, if in particular, please work extra hard on telling yourself good things. Now, not just the Cancerians, not just the moon children, but all of us that have a hard time accepting compliments need to start telling ourselves. And when you wake up in the morning and say anything like, I feel great today, or, whatever, positive comments to ourselves really does help charge the day. And accept that compliment from other people. You got to start believing it. If you're looking for an angel, this week's suggestion is Sandalphon. It's a gift from God. It says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And it's funny that this is coming off the compliments card, receiving compliments. And this is a double message that it's gifts from God. So when you hear something, say thank you. Self-care tip, accept those compliments. For clairsentient people who really enjoy crystals, the chosen card for you that came out was rose quartz. Love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. Oh, so this might be coming from someone that you're interested in, these compliments. I'm, getting that little tug that, it's time to flirt. So carry that rose quartz with you and accept that compliment and flirt back a little bit. And that is your self-care tip for this week. I'm wishing you all the love, and most of all, please take care. If you chose this image, We have two sets of faces that are facing each other. Only one of them has their eyes open. What I'm getting most off of the fact that the person is, there's an above and below situation here. There is a lot of blue, which to me is communication. It's that throat chakra energy. But there's also a lot of red, which is passion and fire and energy. But this person that's below, it's like this person's communicating and this person is facing them, but their eyes are closed as if they don't understand. So whether you're the person who doesn't understand someone who's been trying to communicate with you, or you're the one that feels like you're talking to a wall, these will be the set of messages for you this week for self-care tips. If that doesn't resonate, please feel free to choose any of the others, any of the other images or other weeks, because these are meant to be timeless. And I believe we get messages as we need them. All right, so stick with me if that sounds like you, if you're feeling understood, or you just feel like someone isn't understanding you. So the first tip here says, nourish your temple. This is about taking care of your body in every way. Ask yourself truthfully, you have to be honest with yourself. Are you sleeping well? Are you going to bed, a decent hour, enough to sleep well? Are you choosing nourishing food for your body? And are you drinking enough water? All right, so please take double extra care this week to do those things to take care of your body. And here it says, celebrate your love. So that means that it is a couple situation or a friendship situation here, but we'll move on as if it doesn't matter if it's romantic or otherwise. So the message says, when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Okay, so go out and have some fun, and have that fun with the person that you're having a little trouble communicating with, and that will raise your vibration and open that channel of communication. We want to see that second person open their eyes. This is the card for the angel suggestion for this week. The angel who showed up for you this week is Raguel. So it's relationship harmony. I love when this really lines up. So we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Yay. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So the person who you were having trouble communicating with, Raguel, saying we're on it. Okay, so just do something fun and it'll help relax everyone and open that channel of communication. Now we have the crystal. If you're clairsentient and you enjoy crystals, the one for you this week is Sugarlight. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. I love that for you. This is wonderful. So honestly, there's a lot of purple here, but there's also gold. So honestly, if you want to choose any of those colors, if you can't get a piece of Sugarlight or you can't find one, it's okay. Choose any one crystal with those colors here. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm wishing you all the best, and above all, take care, and I will see you next week. The fourth image, what really comes off this card is the sadness. And the fact that this person is sitting on a cut tree stump. What I'm hearing is somebody's been cut off from their family, or maybe they did it themselves, if that is you, if you've chosen to disconnect from your family for any reason, or you're distanced from them. I mean, it doesn't have to be that there's been arguments. It could be because the roots here go deep into what looks like water, which is an emotion. There is something here that it feels making you feel sad, disconnected from your family. And this has a lot to do with the beliefs that you have from your upbringing. Okay, so there's something seems to be bugging you, of that disconnect with your family, or maybe it is an argument, but this is about deeply rooted beliefs that are affecting how you feel. Okay, if that makes sense, please stick with me for this message. If not, please feel free to choose any of the other images, even in the other weeks. So the suggestion for you for this week is dream journal. So Spirit's going to talk to you through your dreams, and I'm a big advocate for dreambible.com. Write down anything you can remember, mostly the biggest symbolism in the dream. You don't have to remember every detail, and look it up on dreambible.com, and it will make sense. You will see what is going on inside, because our brains like to clear out at night. And it will show you in the weirdest symbolism something that is just very, very common. So please look it up. I will put at the top, I believe it should be at the top right of your screen, there's a little eye. Beneath that eye, if you click on it, you should be directed to my video on how to interpret your dreams. That can help you. Your next suggestion from Spirit this week is share your gifts. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. Oh, I love this. So part of the way to get out of this little funk that you're in, this sadness, is to be creative. Right? Don't let anybody tell you if you want to color, or, color in a coloring book, or just get on the floor and play with children, play with your kids, or if you have younger family members, just find that inner child and be happy again. It's really sad that as we get older, that fun side of us tends to get tamped down by responsibility. And this is just a reminder that even if you're feeling cut off from your family, that doesn't have to be all consuming, right? Especially if you nurture your inner child and have some fun. So it's super important for you to have some fun this week, and share that with others, because when you're happy, you glow. And when we glow, people want to know. It's like moths to a flame. You start drawing people like, why? Oh, you're happy, right? It's like a magnet. It's a law of attraction. You will attract more of the same. The angel card for you this week, the suggestion, the angel that showed up for you this week is Jeremiel. So there it says life review. Okay, takes me right back to that family situation. What is bugging you about your family situation? So take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. All you can do is change you. Learn your life lessons, and if there is a reason, let's say you go back to your family and they're not forgiving, well, then you just move on. You are perfectly you. You are doing and experiencing the things you were supposed to be in this life. Don't beat yourself up about it. But if there is something that you can heal with your family, it looks like it's time to take responsibility for that. And you can't change what other people do, but at least you'll know you've made the effort. Jeremiel has your back, so Jeremiel will be with you. Okay, so don't be afraid to approach that situation. If you're clairsentient, the crystal that came out for you for the week is Moonstone. Oh, I love Moonstone. It's heightened intuition, so you'll feel it and you'll know when the time is right. It says be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. Okay, so go with your gut on when it's time to speak up and when it's time to step away. And don't be afraid of that. All right, that's your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the best, and please, above all, take care.